And so please describe to me what the aesthetic look is exactly.
More like this guy here.
Yeah. So we'll go ahead and bring
Oh wow, you really have to come in here?
like this guy.
Is this
No,
is this really happening? He met the other guy behind you, bro. Like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm right into that bad boy.
You can stay right there, behind the camera, behind the camera. No, see, now you got me jealous now.
That's okay.
That's not
no,
fair.
but you're more in the category like Luther Arnold. Name?
My man. Yeah. Arnold Ferrigno. Huh?
Okay.
Aesthetic. That's great, partner. You two ever go out place everything in its proper place?
That does not make sense, but we usually do go. We head to Kroger's, and we work.
Oh, yeah. I've got a lady waiting for me back home also. She has the most beautiful scrotum. Oh, God. And when she sings, she sounds just like a puppy dog. How do you nail a photo?
Just gotta get in the mode. You gotta talk with your eyes.
Talk with your eyes.
Talk with your eyes. You
Okay,
gotta
so
have the eyes
can you show me a little bit of something, like, to this camera? I would love to know how to do this. I just want to know.
Well,
How
I
do you do it?
mean,
Teach
the
me
smile,
something.
You can get the sexy eyes. Then you know you gotta get the smile. Smile going on some shoes, but you know.
Wait, hold up.
You got.
I gotta
when
try
it's
this
time,
with
when,
you.
it, when it's
Hold
time
on.
to laugh,
I gotta try
you
this
gotta
with
think
you.
of something funny
All right,
and start laughing.
do it again. Do it again. How do you do it? Teach me.
Sexy eyes.
The sexy eye.
This is sexy eyes right here.
Smizing?
Smile.
So you're smizing.
Smile.
Okay.
And then you gotta get the.
No, I look like I need to take a poop or something.
Wish words were like little toy guns. No sting, no hurt, no one, just a bang, bang. Right?
Is that it?
Yeah, it's something like that. Just a bang,
Toy
bang,
guns.
rolling off your tongue.
Toy guns.
It's no smoke, no
Bang, bang.
bullets.
Water guns. All right.
Pascal, you are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild, Haitian in the building, so original. Got the haters catching feelings. Get your hands up to the ceiling and keep them held high. Cause St. Louis isn't ready. Forget about it, goodbye. Hold up, we just saying hi. Five somebody rise up. Weekdays, catch us live. Somebody, let's go.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Pascal Show. Yeah, it's hump day, y'all. It is hump day, hump day, hump day. I hope you guys are having a wonderful and fantastic Wednesday. It is Wednesday, y'all. Time to wake up. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't woken up yet this week, then my Lord, please, it's time to get up. It's time to get up now. You know what I'm saying? It's time to wake up, everybody. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a fantastic and wonderful morning. Keeping it productive, keeping it interesting, and always keeping it classy, y'all. Always. Anyway, there's a lot of things that we're going to be talking about today. There's a lot of breaking news things. There's a lot of things that are popping off that, of course, we're going to talk about here in the very, very short while. But before we jump into all that, Jack, man, how you doing?
It's a beautiful morning.
Yeah, let's not ever do
Wake
that
up.
again.
I'm gonna wake everybody up
With your
like
terrible
a screeching
singing.
cat out in an alleyway that's been stepped on. It's like
Bad.
it's the rooster call.
Yes.
What's up, man? Good morning. Good to
Good
see
morning. Good morning.
Yeah, it's nice day outside and look, the sun is shining, and I've had a cup of coffee.
One cup? Only one cup, bruh?
Uno cup.
One cup. One cup.
Yes. I will be having more.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's one of 7, right? So
We'll see.
we'll see soon enough. We will see soon enough. You do anything interesting, over the day, yesterday? Anything fun?
No,
Anything
man,
interesting?
Nothing really outside the normal. Just, you know what I did do is I forgot to take out the yard waste stuff. So there's another 6 bags of things that are gonna sit there and probably get rained on again, and then you got to take the bags apart because they break apart, and then you got to rebag it.
Gotta
Hopefully I
love
don't forget
that.
the next week. Home ownership, man.
That's I'm sorry. But I don't have I just don't have to do that part. You know what I'm saying? Taking the trash out is always a pain in the ass. You know what I'm saying? It's always something terrible and it's never fun,
Especially if you forget it and then it stinks.
Oh yeah.
We
Especially
got
if
mosquitoes on the side of our house coming from somewhere.
Oh yeah.
That's a problem. I gotta figure that out because they like to feast on me. Everybody else was fine, and then I walk outside, and all of a sudden, like within 3 minutes, I got like welts that are starting to show up on my body from mosquitoes biting me. I just have like a small allergic reaction to them, I guess.
Oh, that sucks.
Yes.
That's
so hard to catch.
Here it is. Excuse me. A lot of people will sit there and say that you just have very sweet blood. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's all it is. Or it's your blood type.
I think I put off a lot of hot gas, so I think they say it's like CO2 that your body emits, and then there's a certain like pheromones your body might have. They really don't know 100% what causes a mosquito to go after one person versus the other.
Mm-hmm.
But I just don't want to catch COVID from a mosquito. That would suck. Can you imagine it going like sucking the blood out of somebody that has it, and then like bringing it on over to you?
Yeah.
I don't know if they've ever been able to prove that that's how it's passed from somebody, but
What's funny is that I remember that there was a long time ago when the AIDS epidemic was happening and everything. People were really paranoid that you could get AIDS. You could possibly get AIDS from mosquitoes. So there was an ongoing like conspiracy theory and fear that people could get AIDS from that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shoot, there was even a time that people were scared of getting haircuts because they were scared of getting AIDS, because, some people sometimes they get their, cut, the skin nicked, whatever. And it would just, people were scared of like the infection going to somebody, traveling from one pair of clippers or a blade to the next body and going so on and so forth to the point there's a pandemic on your hands of just AIDS spreading like wildfire. And obviously it was all debunked, but at the same time, there was that same fear. So I don't think you can get the Rona from a mosquito bite. You know what I'm saying?
Sure,
I'm sure you're gonna be okay. Okay, I think that they're pretty sanitary. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know anything about mosquitoes.
And they
I'm
spread
joking.
malaria.
I know.
They spread other diseases.
They spread plenty of other diseases for sure.
So and that's what they go and they collect blood from other people, and then they come and they land on you. And in order to initiate their stuff, they spit out like their saliva, which I don't know if it has previous blood in it, but they spit it out into your skin that has like the numbing agent.
Mm-hmm.
So like they are injecting you with like stuff from their body into your body.
All up in your body. That's kind of gross.
That corona.
You make a strong point. You make very strong points here. You make very good strong points. You know what I'm saying? Ain't throwing any shade on that. Ain't throwing any shade on your concern. You have every right to be concerned. You know what I'm saying?
Another reason not to leave the house.
Yeah, other reasons to just stay stuck in your house. And the thing is like, we got to live life at some point. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how else to say it, Oh, by the way, you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing right now, Jack.
Huh? I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing right now. What, admiring your T-shirt?
Yeah, colorful.
I can compliment you at the end of the show, and I'm surprised that you're wearing the shirt that you're wearing.
There you go. Why are you surprised that I'm wearing the shirt that I'm wearing?
Let me see I thought it was a Rick and Morty.
No.
Like robot chicken type of.
No,
that's a Sugar Fire, isn't it?
It's a chicken out, yeah. So Sugar Fire, yeah.
Yeah.
It's an affiliate of Sugar Fire.
I like that color.
Yeah.
That's good.
See, I told you I'd be wearing something colorful today. Something. At least something. You know what I'm saying?
Pleasure for my eyes.
Yes, pleasure for your eyes. Yes, love it. So anyway, hopefully you guys are all having a good one today. One thing that I'm very excited about is that my nephew, Caden, is going to be on the show today to talk about all things about school, getting ready for school, what he's planning on doing, if he's excited about it, if he's not. It should be a really good time. So we will be having him on the show today at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. So you get to see my kin. You get to see an extension of my family live on the show today, which I'm excited about, man. I'm really excited about it. He's a great kid, a really smart kid. And he's got a lot to say in regards to like what's going on and school and his thoughts on virtual learning for sure. Which I think a lot of people need to hear about what their thoughts are on virtual learning, what the kids think. Like we as parents, we can go out there all day long and say, oh yeah, we can do, we need to do this, and this, right? It's fine. But we're not sitting through it. We're not the ones going through it. Does it work? Do the kids even like it? What could they do to make it better? In the meantime. So we're going to be talking about all those things and figuring it all out. So I'm excited about that. Another thing that I wanted to say here is that something kind of cool, something random and cool. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Something random and cool, but we got some cool things to talk about. We are very, very close to closing that 8,000. We're very close to 8,000 subscribers, y'all. We're very close to closing that 7,000 subscriber mark. We are about to make it through this, and what I love about it is that if my calculations, if my calculations serve me right, we will be in the 8s before the end of the day today. Yes, and we will be celebrating for every single 1,000, from starting at 8 and then 9 and of course 10. When we get to that 10,000 mark, there's going to be a huge celebration for that for sure. But when we get to that 8,000 subscriber mark today, there will be a celebration. I'm telling you, because now we're at the last leg of it. I'm telling you, and we went through 7,000 so damn fast, and I can't say. It was quick, man. And it's just just putting the work in, y'all. Putting in the hard work, and people are liking the content that we're putting out here. And I'm just really, really happy about that. You know what I mean? Donnie, what's up? Good morning. James, good morning. Shelly King, good morning. You know what I'm saying? We got some people in here. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is 8,000 is going to be dope. I don't know why 6,000 was so hard. 6,000 was so dang hard, right? And then, man, I don't know. It was just so dang hard. Mr. Super, what's up? Michael Henry, you sound like Jerry Lewis. I guess I sound like Jerry Lewis. Sure. How? I don't know. I don't even know what he sounds like.
You sound exactly like him.
I sound exactly like Jerry Lewis.
Exactly.
Exactly like Jerry Lewis. Thank you, I guess. Good morning, Mark, on Facebook. What up, man? Good morning. But anyway, Mr. Super said, good morning. Does YouTube still send out projections for channel subscriptions? No, not that I know of. I don't think so.
Man, I don't know. Once we get to 1 million subscribers, I think they send a plaque out to you, Pascal.
Well, yeah. And that's about it. No. I think once you hit the 100,000 mark,
100,000?
once you get to 100,000 subscribers, then yes, you get like a thing, and then I think it's like 1 million something, and then once you get to a certain amount of millions, you get certain type of you can get a diamond, like PewDiePie's gotten a diamond, stuff like that. Diamond, or a diamond YouTube plaque. You know what I'm saying? So, but here's the thing. Yeah, but here's the thing, though. First things first is getting to 10,000. That's just my goal for right now. I'm keeping it simple. Once I get to 10,000, we'll throw another 0 on that so we can get to 100,000. But for right now, I'm working on 10,000. You know what I'm saying? And we're getting there quickly, and I'm excited about that for sure. Okay, now I see what he's saying. Michael Henry just said Jerry Lewis has a telethon to raise money for muscular dystrophy. You sounded like him because you're hustling for subscribers. Just a joke. No, and I get it now. I was about to say, how do I sound like Jerry Lewis of all things? You know what I mean? Of all things. But yes, I am hustling. I'm hustling for those subscribers, man. You don't understand. It's been a long journey. It's been a long journey. And the funny thing is we started this journey. I started the journey of trying to get to 10,000 when we started this, when the lockdown happened. So during this whole entire time, we've made quite a bit of a jump. We've made some moves. So I'm excited about it. We've lost a lot. We've gained a lot. So anyway, good things. Good things. Good things. Anyway, moving on, we got to jump into some news here, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, boy. Okay, so if you haven't had a chance to see what's been going on, or if you've been living under a rock, let's just be real. The Democratic National Convention has been happening for the past few days. Obviously, they're taking over this entire week. There's a lot of things that people, a lot of influencers, as far as in the political world, are showing their face and endorsing Joe Biden for the presidential ticket. And the thing is AOC, okay? Well, Alexandria, I forgot it again now.
Ocasio-Cortez?
Ostasia, something like that. Cortez got only about 1 minute to speak during last night's convention, and she said something that I found kind of surprising, and I think a lot of people went, "Brr." So we're going to check out this speech. Let's take a look, shall we?
Good evening, bienvenidos, and thank you to everyone here today endeavoring towards a better, more just future for our country and our world. In fidelity and gratitude to a mass people's movement working to establish 21st century social, economic, and human rights, including guaranteed health care, higher education, living wages, and labor rights for all people in the United States. A movement striving to recognize and repair the wounds of racial injustice, colonization, misogyny, and homophobia, and to propose and build reimagined systems of immigration and foreign policy that turn away from the violence and xenophobia of our past. A movement that realizes the unsustainable brutality of an economy that rewards explosive inequalities of wealth for the few at the expense of long-term stability for the many, and who organized a historic grassroots campaign to reclaim our democracy. In a time when millions of people in the United States are looking for deep, systemic solutions to our crises of mass evictions, unemployment, and lack of health care, en el espíritu del pueblo, and out of a love for all people, I hereby second the nomination of Senator Bernard Sanders of Vermont for President of the United States of America.
Huh. Okay. So that just happened. What? Okay. Now, AOC endorses Bernie Sanders during... Literally, she pulled a Kanye. I'll just say that. She said, I'm going to let you finish. But Bernie Sanders is would be the best president of all time. Had the best campaign of all time. Anyway, Twitter has been going ablaze about this, going, what the heck is going on? What the hell is going on? Isn't it supposed to be a whole thing where they're endorsing Biden the entire time? But no, she wasn't the only person that did that as well. There was another guy, Bob King. I forgot what he is. He's like he's like the former president of some automotive company or something like that. But anyway, long story short, he also endorsed endorsed Bernie Sanders as well. And I'm sitting there going like what? Isn't this the time to be like, this is our party, right? This is the time that we're supposed to be like, yo, guys, this is, let's, rally together and get excited about Joe Biden. But no, she went out of her way to use her 1.5 minutes, 90 seconds to endorse Bernie Sanders. Now, the question to me, the question that I've been posing in my head, and I guess I throw it out to everybody else, and I'm going to throw it to Jack too. What are your thoughts on this? Is this a good look or a bad look in regards to the Democratic ticket? Jack, what do you think?
I think it's still fine. It's good news. That's the thing is, like, most people are flipping out about it.
Yeah.
So it just shows how much people don't understand politics. Or the way that government works. Mm-hmm. And she even went and put out a statement on Twitter saying, If you were confused, no worries. Convention rules require roll call and nominations for every candidate that passes the delegate threshold. And I was asked to second the nomination for Senator Sanders for roll call. Like I said, my deepest congratulations to Joe Biden. Let's go win in November. So it wasn't like she just went up there and that she chose to do that on her own. The Democratic National Convention asked her to be the one that would give the second for the nomination for Senator Sanders. That's why you had the other person also do it. But it's a requirement through the DNC that if you hit a certain delegate threshold, that you have to be nominated through the DNC for it. And so obviously it caused some confusion, and they should have let her also, in there slide in and say, that she endorses Joe Biden at that time, because the mass public hears it and is like, what in the heck's going on here? But this is not a slide towards Biden. It's not anything. It's a normal process. And so it's something that had to be done, and she just happened to be the person that agreed to do the second for the nomination.
But here's the thing, though. In my whole existence of seeing conventions, I've never seen them endorse somebody else during the main person's party. If you really think about it, it's like going to somebody's wedding and saying, "Oh, you should have married her." You know what I'm saying? Like it just seems random. And I've personally never seen that before. Personally, never seen that before. What were you saying, Jack?
I just don't remember if there's ever been another, like, I guess, contender in the Democratic Party that had enough delegates to be able to require it.
Word.
So, I don't know, but it's weird. That's for sure.
It's bloody weird, man. It's bloody weird,
like,
baby.
She's slipping
it's
like
weird.
Biden's slipping. Biden's there. He's like, yeah, I want to endorse, Bernie Sanders for, hold on a second.
I swear to God, it's funny because I watched the very end of it when Jill Biden went up and spoke. She did her thing, and it was very wooden and weird. And, I mean, I'm going to throw shade where shade is thrown. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter if I'm sitting there going, oh, I hope, whoever I'm voting for, you know what I mean? Ooh, I'm still going to throw shade. I'm still going to roast. But there was a moment that I swear to God, I'm not kidding you. Homeboy walked up as soon as Jill finished her speech, he walks up, right? And he kisses her and he hugs her. And then he turns to the camera and he goes, I swear to God, I thought he said this. Hi, I'm Joe Biden's husband. I swear to God. I dropped my phone. I'm not kidding. Because I was looking up and it sounded like he said, I am Joe Biden's husband. I dropped my phone. I was like, no. You know what I mean? Like, you have 5 seconds, man. You only got 5 seconds. You can stay focused for 5 seconds. And I swear it sounded like he said, hi, I'm Joe Biden's husband. But apparently he said Jill. But Jill and Joe sound so close together. You know what I'm saying? It was just so bad. I was just like, no. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are the moments that he needs to be so spot on. He needs to have like the strongest dose of Adderall in his body. You know what I'm saying? So that he can stay super focused. He only has a few minutes to go up there and speak a little bit. You know what I mean? But he did a good job. He had a few minutes here and there, smiling and taking his mask off. And why do they all do that? Why do they do that? Why do they do that? No, seriously, why do they do that? Seriously, why do they do that? I don't get it. No, I don't get it. But they were anyway. All I'm saying, I digress. I'm sorry. Left turn. Sorry. Focus, Pascal. Hey, I'm doing a Biden. Here it is. I just did not understand that part. Now I understand that she said, "Hey, they asked me to do that," but why do they do that? Now I see that Mr. Super said something here a second ago. I'm going to look it up, find it again. He said it was smart. They need the far left voters to vote for Biden. So I don't get that, though. If they need the far left voters to vote for Biden, right? Why do they go and say, where she goes up and says, I endorse Bernard Sanders? Doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. Why wouldn't she just go on there and say, I endorse Joe Biden? Same thing with Bob King, the former president of whatever. You know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't he just sit there and go, I endorse Joe Biden? Why don't they just all say the same damn thing? Why mess up why mess with the ticket? You know what I'm saying? Why muck up the vote? Why? That doesn't make any sense. And that question I throw out to you, Mr. Super, because, I wonder what the logic is behind that. You see what I'm saying? Not sitting here saying that what you're saying isn't logical, but I'm just wondering, why would the Democratic Party think that this would be a smart move? AOC, of all things, every time I say AOC, I'm just like, let me see that Tootsie Roll. I don't know why. But anyway, AOC. You guys don't know what I'm talking. It's a throwback. It's a deep cut. Never mind. But anytime I say AOC, why would they say, hey, AOC, do this for me? Somebody completely different. That doesn't make any sense to me. I feel like they should all be together in unison. You know what I'm saying? A united front rather than, hey, guys, here's this left turn. You know what I mean? You're at the wedding. Why are you marrying him? You should have married him. You know what I mean? Like, he got more money. You know what I mean? It just doesn't make sense to me. Jack?
I mean, it's weird. I mean, I don't know. Like, obviously, she's the right person to say something about him because she was so involved with his campaign and already was going and pushing for him as president. So yeah, and it didn't make sense to go get somebody else to be the one that has to do this. I mean, it's more of a symbolic type of movement. Yeah. But I understand that point of view. Like, hey, remind everybody that's watching the DNC, and being aired out there to say, hey, remember, Bernie Sanders was part of this push, and we're here, but we're still endorsing Biden. Like, I could see trying to get the far left, that may have been more leaning with Bernie to come back over and still support Biden as opposed to not vote. And there's a lot of people out there nope, I'm not going to vote for either of them. Right. And they just won't go vote. And so, I don't know.
Interesting. Go ahead.
I don't know. It's
a weird thing.
I mean, I don't remember ever listening to really the DNC.
There we go.
Conventions growing up either, though. Right. Everything's televised now, and everything. Maybe this would have been done and then would have been written about in a paper, previously, maybe 20 years ago, right? But not now. Everything that's said is immediately being, brought out. So maybe they have done this at every single DNC thing with anybody that had enough delegates, and we just really never paid attention.
Yeah. I mean, so Mr. Super said this. Having AOC endorse Bernie shows that the DNC platform might be willing to adopt a progressive agenda. Now, I see that point. I definitely see that. I get it. It's a good tactic, but I don't think you got to remember, majority of the world is dumb. I'm just going to say that the majority of us we're dumb. Shoot, I'm dumb. So I'll sit there and instantly go, but why? Por qué, AOC? Por qué? That's what I do. Why aren't you endorsing this other dude? You endorsing the other dude. I don't automatically go, oh, I see what she did there. Progressive agenda. Yes, good year. No, I don't. Personally, I don't. But at the same time, I'm looking at it at face value. You definitely did. You definitely saw it in a deeper way, which I totally respect. I just think that it's kind of the rest of the world looks at it as how I reacted, which was, what? That makes no sense. Now, here it is. I'm going to say this too. AOC, if you know, obviously she put out that tweet. She put out that statement saying, hey, the Democratic National Party asked me to do this. Now, I totally understand that now. But at the same time, don't you think for a second that isn't AOC in real life, though? That she wouldn't go up there and do that. You see what I'm saying? She's one that speaks her mind and doesn't give a damn. She don't give two damns about what other people think. She's going to say what she wants to say. She ain't a robot. She ain't going to be told what to say, in a way. She is somebody who is very much a Bernie Sanders supporter. So I'm not surprised if, you know, like I said, outside of all that, her doing that, I was like, but what? Oh yeah, she would do that. You know what I mean? Instantly. I was like, but no. Yep, she would do that though. Yep, she would do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And
Does that make sense?
Everybody was kind of like, the problem is like even the news stations are like, oh my gosh, why'd she do that? And then you have like Fox News going out and being like, oh, she snubbed Biden. She doesn't endorse Biden. Like they took it to like on the far side of it, saying that like she went up there and like basically was trying to take, you know, the spotlight away from Biden towards Bernie. And, you know, that it wasn't the case, but the way that they ran with it, and now she's coming out and being like, oh, you're spreading misinformation. You're, you know, now they're fighting back and forth as well. So, you know, it's trouble when people do see it at surface level. And it's easy to see this one at surface level because it's odd.
Right.
But, you know, they run with it and they you know, and they find that surface level thing and just stick to it and just keep on going and spread that. And then now all of a sudden everybody listens to them. Is like, yeah, you know, AOC, oh my God. And there's so much already like contention about her just in general that like, everyone's like, oh, of course she would do that.
Exactly.
Like,
see what I'm saying? That's my instant. That's my other gut reaction. At first, it was like, bah! And then it was like, she would do that. Yeah, she would. You know what I mean? Like that woman has a very bright future, as long as she doesn't do anything stupid, like gets caught with copious amounts of cocaine, or doing crystal meth with, lesbian hookers in a hotel room or something like that. These are things that actually really did happen, just so you guys know. Not with her, but other politicians. But I'm just saying, as long as she doesn't get caught up in some crazy scandal or something crazy like that, she'll be all right. She's got her P's and Q's. She's crossing her T's and dotting her lowercase J's. She has a bright future for sure. She's a great speaker. And it was amazing what she was able to do in just 60 to 90 seconds of a speech, so much that everybody's like, what? And it was only a minute and a half long. Real talk. So that says something about her and the power of her speech, the power of word and the power of her voice. So I see a lot of great things for her, and we should all be watching her for sure, because I think she's going to be doing some crazy stuff. But even so, Enemy Nation did say something. I didn't want to not say this because it did go back to what I was saying. He said, it's like having Richard Spencer speak on the RNC to endorse Ted Cruz for POTUS to get the far right votes. It would not make sense. And I agree. It just doesn't make sense. Like, hey guys, sometimes it feels like, and this is me just, going in on the Democratic National Party, but I'm going to. Sometimes it feels like it's, somebody smoking some heavy, really, really strong weed. And they're like, yo, but what if we did this, man? And it's like really outside the box. We're going to do this move, man. And everyone's going to know. Everyone's going to know, man, that we're all about that progressive agenda, man. Yeah, let's get AOC to do this and get this Bob King dude who no one knows who the hell that dude is anyway. And we're going to have them endorse Bernie Sanders. Boom. Get ready for it, y'all. Your minds are going to explode. It doesn't make any sense. That's just me. That's, you know what I mean? But it is what it is. I mean, everyone's going to sit there and talk about it. And maybe and also you never know. Maybe they did this to cause a ruckus and shake it up a little bit so that people talk about it in the ether. So it gets out there. You know what I mean? Because as soon as the event was over, everybody and their mom was talking about it. Like, AOC, what's up with this? Why did she do that? Shoot. I'm watching All the mainstream media just boop, boop, boop. AOC, 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 AOC. Why did she say that? Bernie, 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 Bernie. So, we'll see. We'll see how much that does, how much that affects his campaign. Have mercy. Anyway, moving on. We got to jump into this next thing. Oh, boy. And I'm going to throw this over to Jack here shortly. Kanye West was spotted at a Chick-fil-A. Now, of course, it's closed on Sunday, but it ain't closed on Tuesdays. He was spotted with Kanye West was spotted with Steve Harvey at a Chick-fil-A. Jackie, what's going on? What's going on?
So, Kanye shared a tweet with a photo, and he said, "Me and Steve Harvey was hungry." And it was a picture of Steve Harvey at Chick-fil-A. And then the Cathy brothers, which I guess are the CEO, Dan Cathy, and Vice President Bubba Cathy. They had it in Atlanta with the company chairman and president and CEO. So, and the Cathy brothers said grace before the meal, and actually they sang it to them. And there's a video of that. Yeah, I don't know exactly what was going down. I don't know if they got a plan, if Kanye and Steve Harvey were just hanging out, or if there's something else deeper going on about, if they're going to try to do something with Chick-fil-A. Maybe Steve Harvey and Kanye getting prepped to buy up a whole bunch of Chick-fil-A locations or something.
You want to know my theory?
What's your theory?
I think it's a combination of two different things. I think it's both possibly owning some Chick-fil-A's or like a whole chain of them. It's three different things. Just roll with me on this, okay? Mm-hmm. This is going to be a little weird. Let me just get this mic closer so everybody hears me better. So here it is, because this is so important. Kanye watch. Anyway, here it is. Three different things. It's three possibilities in my mind, okay? One is Chick-fil-A, or Kanye is interested in buying a whole gang of Chick-fil-A's, all right? Or maybe investing into the company, right? Second option, two, maybe he wants to do his own version of Chick-fil-A. Maybe he wants to do a black-owned Chick-fil-A version of Chick-fil-A. Three, he wants to talk to the Cathys about his whole Jesus Talk app that he wants to create, where it is a Christian-based app like TikTok, but it's made for Christians, for the people to go there and preach, be there, make TikToks hit the woe for Jesus. You know what I mean? And I just hit the microphone just so I can hit the woe that hard. You see what I'm saying? I hit the woe so hard, it shook the microphone, y'all. Now here it is. Jesus Talk. Or Jesus Talk, right? Jesus Talk, I feel like would do fairly well. You want to know why, people? You want to know why? Ask me why, Jack.
Why would Jesus Talk do so well?
Because Christian singles or Christian mingles exists and is still thriving to this day. It is still a prominent place for Christians to find other Christians to get their groove on with the Lord. See what I did there? Hey. So here it is. If they did a Jesus Talk, people would go and use it for sure. Every influencer that is God-fearing, every evangelist, every preacher, every whatever you want to call it, would be using that site like it was going out of style. So if there was a meeting that was going on, you got to remember the Cathys are extremely Christian. They're hardcore religious. Shoot, there's money tied to conversion camps with the owners of Chick-fil-A. So they're super hardcore. They feel that if you pray hard enough, you could pray the gay away. I don't think so. But here it is. they believe those things. They put those things out. Bruh, Dan Cathy went and tried to wash the sneakers of Lecrae in a very viral video that we talked about a few months ago. Real talk, this happened. So, with that being said, I most definitely think that it has to do with some sort of app, or they're trying to do something with Chick-fil-A in regards to just running the whole damn thing. But I really do think it's the Jesus talk. I know that Kanye is very all over the place. We all know that. But at the same time, I think he's very focused too. So if he puts something out there saying, ooh, TikTok, let's talk about Jesus talk, his mind is set. Now he wants to do something like that. So that's what I think. Why wouldn't you not go to the people who are infamously known for being extremely religious and extremely wealthy at the same damn time to invest into an app that all Christians all over the world will be able to use in unison, and they'll be hitting the woe for Jesus. Come on now. That's a moneymaker waiting to happen.
See here. There's a
go.
photo on Twitter that he shared as well that has a whole bunch of Chick-fil-A on some tables, and then
like real talk.
I don't know. It's like everybody talking, but it looks like he said this is a God dream, but it's got a whole bunch of Chick-fil-A on the table, and then it's got some things on the back. I can't tell what I'm trying to read this image that's back here.
Yeah, if you can pull up the image on behind you, that'd be great to see too.
Yeah.
James said kumbaya. Word, James. You know what I mean? Playing the guitar, kumbaya, my lord, around the campfire and everything. You know? I'm saving myself for the right, you know, that whole thing. Abstinence, the whole nine. Come on, that'd be funny as hell. It'd be interesting. Harry said it'd be interesting if Kanye and Taylor Swift went into business together. Bruh, that will never happen. That would never happen, but that'd be funny as hell if it did. I'd be like, whoa, they've been lying. They've been lying to us all this entire time. It's been a lie. You know what I'm saying? It's all been a lie. June 12th, what's up, man? Good morning, good vibes, June 12th. But yeah, as I was saying, think about it. Either he wants to go and buy a whole bunch or do some sort of endorsement deal, but he's talking about Jesus talk. And then you got Steve Harvey, Steve Harvey is a very God-fearing man as well.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't want to jump in on that kind of idea, starting an app that is Christian-based, that people can use like TikTok or like Triller or like Instagram, you know, like a Christian Instagram. Trust me, people would be killing it. People would be eating that thing up. There's a lot of people out there that would do that. Man, I just saw a video on TikTok. I'm scrolling. Actually, I saw it on Twitter, and it was shared. And it was a guy just talking about, like, some guy was replying to, I guess, a comment that was sent to him, basically saying where obviously his whole page is very Christian heavy, you know, like he's you know, hardcore Christian. And this guy who proclaims himself as Muslim in this comment says, hey, I really appreciate you saying what you're saying, because you are, we're not the only, like, how you are so religious makes me feel proud to be Muslim, you know? So thank you so much for being proud of your faith and being so deep in your faith. And his response to this guy was viral because it was so ridiculous. He said, you know, I really appreciate the comment, but I'm just going to tell you, your religion is a dead religion. You know, Jesus lives through. Jesus Christ is the way. So I can't really say that I relate to you, bro. I'm sorry. I love you, but Jesus is the way. And I just can't relate with what you just said. I'm like, bruh, This is the world we
double
live
down
in.
on Christ.
Doubling down on Christ like a big time. My bet is on Christ. I'm like, oh my God, this is real? This is real? The dude was just saying something nice to the guy, and he has to go on there and just rip him because of the power of Christ? Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Not everybody's Christian. And he was just trying to relate to you. And he's like, I just can't relate. Okay, well, you just lost a follower, I guess. You know what I mean? But anyway, I just think it's very interesting. So imagine there are, like, if he is one of them, if he's a Christian, if that's one Christian, there's a lot of Christians out there that think exactly like that dude, and they would eat up a Jesus talk for sure.
Yeah,
for sure. So let's see. What does that say? What's this thing behind your head?
I'm trying to pull up the image by itself on my computer so I can like blow it up a little bit, but like. I see like in the middle it says like church. You can see like Yeezy Gap and Yeezy UN, and then like there's all these different like little notes all around. But you see all the Chick-fil-A on the table?
I can't see it. You're like in the way. You're gonna have to bow out. Or that photo is just really, really big.
Yeah,
because I just see like a few bags here and there. But in the background, I can see like. It seems like there's like they turned Yeezys and Gap and all that stuff. It almost seems like they turned it into like a chemistry equation or something like that. It's kind of funny. But if you really think about it, though, do you realize that if he was to take his brands, get his brands connected with Chick-fil-A, get the Jesus talk going, he'd have an ongoing thing where he can sell all of his stuff, all of his Gap stuff, all of his Yeezys, everything on that app. Then on top of that, he could still go and do a quick ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Oh, that's McDonald's. Yeah. Anyway, Jesus Christ makes food. You know what I'm saying?
Yeezy make life easy.
There you go.
That's what it says on this thing.
What does it say?
I blew this thing up and I can read a little bit more about what's on here.
I'm done.
So he's got a thing that's over here. Like in the middle, it says church with Kerwan Lee and Jason.
I'm done.
Something. And he's got one thing that says Purell in a circle up here.
It does
shelter,
purify.
Schools.
It does purify things.
Content, food. Easy, make life easy. The plan is to save lives. The Northwest Foundation is something that he's talking about, where it's got health, food, clothing, shelters, transportation, and communication. Sunday service. So I wonder if he's trying to start up a foundation with Chick-fil-A owners. And that's more like what it looks like. It looks like he's going to try to start up a nonprofit foundation, and then maybe get Chick-fil-A to provide chicken.
That could be it too. That could very well be it too. I just keep thinking,
who's Jason White?
I have no idea. You gotta look it up. You gotta look that up, I guess. Google, baby, Google.
Let's see here.
Hold
American former college football quarterback.
Let me see something real quick because I want to make sure that the sound isn't off.
Heisman in 2003.
Hold on, Jack. Hold on. I want to check to see if this sound is weird.
American former college football quarterback.
Okay, good. We're good. Sorry, I was reading people's comments and I thought maybe our sound was out of sync again. Anyway, continue. I'm sorry. Who's this?
Jason White. Well, there's a couple different Jason Whites out there, obviously, but there's the biggest name one that pulls up is a Heisman Trophy winner and unanimous All-American, former college football quarterback from University of Oklahoma. I don't know, getting some people involved, and I bet you he's doing some kind of a big organization. He's going to make a nonprofit with Chick-fil-A, I imagine.
June 12th just said, it is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain thought without accepting it. Aristotle.
Okay.
Huh. Interesting. You know, that's funny how.
Let me Save. Man, I wish this image could be blown up bigger so I could read all these little small notes. I want to get inside his brain.
And Henry, if you or Harry, sorry, and Harry, if you're having issues with your sound or something like that, I would just refresh your page, refresh your YouTube page. You should be okay because I'm looking at it right now. Harry, if you're having and it looks like we are regular, so like everything's synced. So check it out. But what were you gonna say, Jack? Sorry.
Lost my train of thought there. I don't know anymore, man.
Jason White, football player, Heisman Trophy.
Yeah, no, I just whatever he's doing. I said I wish that the image I could blow up bigger so I could read all the like little small notes and like get into inside his head a little bit. But
it's definitely interesting. It's definitely something that, you know.
Deep dive.
Okay. Yeah, because good, Harry. I'm glad everything's good now. Now, here's the thing. You know, the thing is like, if I was Kanye, if I was in his shoes, and I had all these platforms and all this influence and you know, aside from him trying to run for president, forget all that. Throw that out the window, okay? I would most definitely be doing everything I could to merge all brands together under one roof. Or at least have a platform in which I can do anything I want, endorse anything I want, put out things so that people are going, ooh, those new Yeezys. They're seeing the influencers say that there's some huge hardcore Christian influencer that's out there with, you know, millions and millions and millions, you know, like one of the biggest TikTokers out there. Say they clicked and got dragged over to the Jesus Talk app, you know, they would be killing it with wearing the latest Yeezys or eating, you know, taking a bite out of something, blah, blah, blah. I mean, there are so many things. There are so many things that could be. There's so many avenues that he could go with the brands that he already has, with the brand that he already has. Man, he could do a Kanye app. It doesn't even have to be talk or anything like that. But like I said, if he's able to join forces with Steve Harvey, Chick-fil-A, Rick Fox apparently showed up later on as well. I mean, you have all these people that are coming in and all these influencers and all this money under one roof. Maybe it is a foundation, but maybe it turns into something more. And I think he should turn it into something more. I think there's a lot that he could be doing. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of things that he could take advantage of for sure, you know? So that's just what I think. But anyway, we got to go into a quick Jamaican break. A quick Jamaican break. Hey, I want to love you. Anyway, we got to go into a quick commercial break. But when we come back, I'll be sitting down. Jack and I will be sitting down and rapping with my nephew, Caden, live on the show. So we'll be right back. This is The Pascal Show. Bye.
Hey, take off Ms. Feinberg, I'd really appreciate it if you would close your legs.
Do you find it distracting?
Power, respect. The first of us crazy in the streets. Deception, the fakers and leaks. Entertainers are trucking for tweakers and losing their circles and loves are unique. All of us under surveillance. There was a feeling that made it. Half of them stumbling around and they faded. They live in the world that's degrading for people that's constantly hated.
But you see how he makes these S's in his body right here? That's where he's hanging on, and then he's moving forward with the locomotion of his ribs. That is classic Missouri rat snake right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab him before he gets into a hole. Now, these snakes are not biters. They won't bite as long as you don't squeeze them. If you just stop them like this, it'll freeze them, and then you just gently pull them back. As long as you don't squeeze them, they won't bite.
Yo, Mike, what's up, man?
Guy? Good to see you, man.
Yeah, so Sugar Fire.
Yeah.
Fully open, right?
Yeah, we're pretty much open. So you can't sit inside yet. Monday you can sit inside a little bit. We'll have 25% of the tables inside, and then we're letting it rip outside.
So I know that there's a lot of people really concerned about staying safe and all of that.
No,
so what are you guys doing in regards to that?
Well, and we have extra people to clean and rub everything down all the time. Everybody inside's wearing masks. And we have these little stickers on the ground so everyone can stay 6 feet apart.
Right on.
The tables are all spaced out, inside and outside.
Sugar Fire, open in full effect right now. They're staying healthy, they're staying clean. Go get you a rack of ribs. Sugar Fire, open right now. Thanks.
The Fur and Leather Center, providing the highest of fur and leather goods.
You're gonna perform
I'm sorry,
tonight.
I can't make this interview boring because this
No, it's
man
not
is
boring.
too exciting as a host. And I'm truly saying this, and if y'all can't do this, me and this man here is gonna leave and go somewhere else where we can get some love. I want everyone in the building to say, I love Pascal on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
Homeowners and property managers, if you're looking for effective and humane ways to remove wild animals and deal with the damage that they have caused, we have good news for you. Introducing Wildlife Command Center, a professional nuisance wildlife management company specializing in providing animal removal for residential, industrial, and commercial clients. We are the only wildlife company that checks 70 different areas on a structure to determine the answers to the following questions. Exactly which animal are we dealing with? How is the animal getting inside the home? What kind of damage is the animal doing to the structure? Once we get the answers to all of these questions, we develop and write up an action plan to resolve the animal issue completely and provide a quote to implement that action plan. We perform a very in-depth 70-point wildlife inspection. From visually inspecting the highest point, the chimney, to physically crawling inside the attic space and looking for animals, chewed wires, fecal matter, chewed structural wood. We inspect everything. Our inspection process covers all of the following 70 points: animal-proof chimney cap, roof ridge vents, roof to soffit junctions, dormer fascia, attic gable vents, gutter lines, fascia trim, garage door, utility penetrations, water, gas, electric, and cable, bathroom vents, attic roof ridge vents, attic electrical, wiring, junctions, boxes, and lighting, concrete decks, additions, wooden crawl spaces, basement plumbing, penetrations, ceiling, floor, and wall. Wildlife Command Center's mission is to deliver the finest quality wildlife removal and pest control service that is safe for the environment. For more information, call us now.
Hey, welcome back, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and being a part of the show today. If this is your first time checking out the show, please go hit that like button underneath this feed right now. Comment down below, be a part of this discussion, and of course, hit that subscribe button. That would really, really mean a lot. One thing I wanted to say really quick, Jack just told me something before we jump all the way into this. Before we jump into this interview with my beautiful and amazing and incredibly smart young man of a nephew, Caden, we just broke 8,000 subscribers, y'all, live on the show. We are officially at 8,003 subscribers right now as we speak. Holy God, things are good. God is good. I'm excited. Won't he do it, y'all? Let's just clap. Yes. Let's just clap to that. Yes. 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 8,000, y'all. Woo! Oh, my gosh. Anyway, thank you guys so much for everybody who's been hitting that subscribe button, sharing with some people, telling people about us, the whole shebang. I'm just telling y'all. Woo! Baby, God is good. Anyway, we got to jump into this. I'm so excited about my little buddy, my man, my dude. Caden is in the house. What's up, man? How you doing, brother?
Hi.
How are you, my brother? You doing okay? Your things going well?
Yeah, I was sleeping, and then I had to get ready in like 10 minutes to get on the show, so.
Right. Thank you for getting up so quickly for us. You know what I'm saying? You got up, you did the dang thing. Thank you so much. So let me ask you something real quick. I mean, I want everybody to know, like, obviously you are my nephew. You are my wonderful and beautiful nephew. How old are you?
I just turned 11.
11 years old. He just turned 11, y'all. You know what I'm saying? He is wise beyond his own years. Let me tell you that. All right. Just to be completely honest. So the other, well, here it is. Obviously things are going on, you know, and I know you're not the biggest fan of talking about the corona, the virus and everything, but how have you been dealing with the coronavirus?
I'm not liking that corona life because I don't really get to see my friends, and I don't really get to go to school and see my friends.
Yeah, I understand.
And I feel like school from home is going to be lame too. So.
Oh, yeah. And you know, and we're going to definitely talk about that here shortly. But you know, during the summer, you know, this has been a whole summer of quarantine life, right? Everybody's been quarantining. We've been locked up. We've been in this lockdown, in this social distancing. So how are you spending time? How are you spending time with your friends? How are you able to go and hang out? Are you even able to go and hang out with your friends?
Well, I talk to my friends on the game that I play, and I also FaceTime my friends, and I think I'm gonna go horseback riding with my friend on my birthday too. So, I mean on his birthday too. So.
Yeah. Okay. But I mean, like, you know, but as far as like everyday life, you can't like go next door to your, you know, you can't go down to the neighbor's house and hang out or anything like that, right? To go ride bikes or anything, climb trees, do the thing, you know, shoot some hoops like any other kid, you know, play some sports, you know? Are you able to do any of those things?
No, not yet, because we're still trying to stay like social distance from everyone.
Yeah.
And we're trying to keep our family safe, so.
Yeah, I understand. So how are you dealing with it? You know, I know that you say it's lame, but I mean, you know, how are you getting by with everything being so shut off?
Well, I don't like it because I'm usually, like, on the weekend, me, Mom, and Ed, and my dad, and my sister, and Jordan, we usually, like, go someplace and, like, have fun. But with Corona, we can't do that anymore. So.
Yeah, and that's tough. Now, I know that you've gotten a chance to travel and everything. Were you ever nervous about that?
Yes, because I'm just not sure about what everyone's doing on that plane, too. I don't know. I just didn't feel comfortable, but I was okay, so.
Okay. And I mean, and let me ask you this then. I mean, you know, you've been able to travel, so you've been able to see a few things, which is good, right? That's a good thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like, have you seen or have you had any friends that have gotten the coronavirus? Do you ever get any friends that got sick?
Yes, my friend, I'm gonna call him Patrick. He has the corona because his mom is a nurse.
Yeah, I understand that. That sucks. That sucks, buddy. You know, the Rona is lame for sure. You know, the Rona is definitely lame as heck. Well, I mean, as far as school, let's talk about school. You know, because school's coming up here soon. You know, it's coming up really, really soon. Are you going Are you going to be going into school, or are you doing virtual learning?
I'm going to be doing virtual learning. They did have an option before that you could go to school for 2 days and then like stay home for like the rest of the week. But my mom didn't want me to do that, so we were just going to do like all virtual anyway.
Yeah.
But then they closed down the like going to school for 2 days part. So now everyone's doing virtual.
Ah, so they opted out of doing they decided not to do the in school, in person learning. Why? Do you know why at all?
I know I don't know that much because maybe because they want to keep children safe.
Yeah.
I don't really know why they closed it down, but
Yeah. No, I
I
understand.
just think they're trying to keep all the children that go to our school safe.
Yeah, and that makes
Especially
total
the
sense.
little kids too, because they're gonna have to be wearing masks and they're gonna have to take it off.
Yeah.
They're wanting to take it off. So.
Yeah. Kids, the younger kids aren't going to understand. You know, they're going to be like, "What's this on my face?" And they're going to keep on taking it off for sure. You know, and that's something that they definitely have to make sure not to have happen. So let me ask you: you did virtual learning near during the end of your last school year. What did you think? What did you think of the virtual learning? Did you like it?
I did not like it at all because I had to do Zoom meetings, and then every time I did Zoom meetings and saw my classmates, and I'm like, bro, I miss my friends so much.
Yeah.
And then half of the time they're not even teaching us this stuff. We have to do this stuff ourselves. So it's like, I don't understand. What do we do?
Yeah.
And then, yeah, that's all I basically have to say. But like, a lot of this stuff I didn't understand because they weren't really teaching us because we only had one Zoom meeting every week. So we weren't like doing a whole day of class in on a Zoom meeting. But in 5th grade, we're going to be switching between Zoom meetings with different teachers.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. So, I mean, are you going to be sitting down for a whole 9 to 3 type of school time every single day? Or like, how is it going to work? You know, is it only just maybe an hour a day? Or, yeah, how does that work?
So, I'm pretty sure we're doing our school goes to 9 to 4 because apparently we start late. So, we're doing 9 to 4 and, I'm not sure if we're doing 9 to 4, but I'm pretty sure that we're doing 9 to 4 because we're going to be switching between teachers. So.
Okay. So switching between classes and all that. Are you going to be able to see your classmates in the same Zoom?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't turn off their camera.
Yeah. You know, everybody's going to be playing Fortnite while they're watching, while they're attending class, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My friend Luke was doing that.
Yeah. Jack, do you have a question?
Yeah, I mean, is it my kids are at home too, and they are, spending a lot of time on virtual visits with their friends. Have you found any new hobbies that you have started doing? I keep on trying to get my kids to, do something different outside of being on their Kindle or the iPad or playing video games or anything like that. Have you started doing anything that's like a physical hobby around the house at all?
Well, I did start drawing.
Hey.
Nice.
I was drawing, and then my mom and my stepdad, we did tie-dyeing shirts. I don't know if that's a hobby, but
Yeah,
that's
it
just
is.
something to do. But
That's very cool.
That's cool. You know, I'm still waiting for my tie-dye shirt, actually. Like, still, to this day. To this day, I'm still waiting for my tie-dye shirt. Where's it at, bruh? Where's it at, Caden?
you never gave me a white shirt.
I need to give you a shirt. I need to give you a shirt. Oh, I didn't know that. Well, then, shoot. Problem solved. I will get myself a shirt and drop it off so I can get one because I've been waiting for them. They're really nice, actually, by the way. They're actually really, really nice, the tie-dye shirts. No lie. This is some really nice stuff. So it's good that you're staying active and that you're trying different things and you're doing things right now so you're not just getting bored. But then I also heard, you know, that you got that new PS4, you know what I'm saying? You got that hookup now. So you got that Fortnite, you got those games going on, you know what I'm saying? So you're probably enjoying that a little bit, right?
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. You know? Jack, do you have any other questions?
And are you streaming like Ed's streaming his video games?
Well, my mom doesn't let me stream because she thinks I'm too young yet.
Gotcha.
I
But
agree.
like in a couple years, I think I'll be able to stream.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, man.
It's good to get in there young. You start building that subscriber base up early, and it takes a little bit. So that's awesome, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
I'm sorry to hear though that you can't hang out with your friends, and it's definitely is a hard time right now.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
hopefully you can find some time online and hang out and get used to that for a while, and soon maybe we'll have a vaccine that everyone can have that we can be back around and try to get back to normal.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So, you know what? I got to say this. Caden, you're an amazing kid. You're an amazing kid. Just say thank you.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Now, the thing is, I'm very proud of you because, you've been holding it down for your family. You've been a great kid. And I just want you to know that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm proud that you came onto the show and were able to talk. Here's the thing, Jack, just so you know, Caden has expressed to me on multiple occasions that he's not the most comfortable speaking, out and being, public speaking and all that. And I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to tell you this, Caden. You did a really good job today.
Yeah,
you know
you
what I'm
did.
saying? I'm just letting you know, man. And one thing.
you.
Oh, you're welcome, Caden. And the other thing is quick story. So this weekend, he said, "Can I come onto the show?" And I'm like, "What? Of course. What about Wednesday?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'll do Wednesday." And here he is. I thought he was gonna chicken out. Literally, I thought he was gonna chicken out, man. I'm proud of you, man. You came through. You came through. You did it. You know what I'm saying? You're an amazing kid, But here's the thing. Jack, you still got that spelling bee game?
I do.
I mean, you down to play a little bit of a game? A quick one?
Really?
Or maybe we could find something really, really quick, like just something a little bit easier, like another game, something
Okay,
like.
what's your name 3 things that you really like?
Go for it, Caden.
Basketball, video games, and like drawing, I guess.
Okay, let's see here.
Oh, he's gonna destroy me on basketball. That's pretty much what it is. Video games, maybe.
Yeah,
We
I'm
can
gonna try to
video
do a
games.
video game.
Let's do video games. Let's do a quick little. Let's do a quick little pop quiz hot shot. You know what I mean? Like a flash round. I think that'd be fun. And
I
see
gotta
if
get
I'm smarter than
relevant
my
games right.
Right.
So
Then see if I'm smarter than than my 11-year-old nephew. When it comes to video games, nah, he's gonna kick my butt. That's drawn. That's done. That's done.
let's see here. Hold on 1 second.
Oh, what up, Camden? Hey, by the way, Caden, Camden is on right now. So, you know what I mean? Say hi, Camden.
Hi, Camden.
There you go. There you go. You know what I'm saying? You got some fans watching. You know what I mean? But anyway, We're gonna play a quick game. You know, like I said, quick few seconds game. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah, I'm trying to find an easy thing that I'm familiar with too.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. I'm sorry I threw that on you out of nowhere, bruh. But
Nice. His money's on me.
yeah, hey, Tyrannus, I thought we were friends, bruh. Dang. I thought we were friends, Tyrannus.
Okay, I think I got something here. I don't know. I don't think that this is like just 2020 games. This is gonna be like.
We can try it. Hey, there's got to be some throwbacks for us old folks, man. Come on now. Can't just be for 11-year-olds the entire time. Dang. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Okay.
Oh, and you're getting, hey, by the way, Caden, you're getting a lot of love on the chats, by the way. There's Yogi Fish, what's up, brother? Hope New York is treating you well, man. He said, hey, Pascal and Jack and the young man taking over the show. So he's talking about you, Caden. All right.
Thank you. Hi.
Anyway.
Okay.
Let's get it.
Let's see.
I'm ready
which year?
Oh, wait, hold on.
Are we ready?
Hold on. It's time for... Yes. Pop quiz hot shot. So what is the game today, Jackie Buck? Come on with it.
This is a little pop-up, game trivia. A video game. And I have no idea what these questions are about yet, but we're going to go through them and figure them out.
This is going to be amazingly terrible. Let's get it, because I don't know anything about video games, so this is going to be dope. Let's get it. And also, everybody who's watching right now, because there are some gamers out there that watch this show, please comment down below and let's see if you're smarter than me or Caden, or me and Caden. My money's on Caden, really. Real talk. Okay, here we go.
All right, here we go. All right, what does Mario jump on after completing a level?
A flagpole?
Yeah.
There you go. Ding, ding, ding. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
All right. What year was Minecraft released?
2009.
Yeah. Dang! Let's see. Homefront was a war game against which country?
I'm not sure. I don't know what that game is.
Russia. I don't know.
No, North Korea.
North Korea.
Let's see here. How many maximum controllers can be used on a PS3?
2?
Nope, 7.
7?
The heck?
Man,
Let's
I don't have that many
see.
friends. Dang.
Yeah. Let's see. Which PC game was delayed in the release because a hidden picture of the developer's butt?
Huh?
Oh, I don't know. Can you at least tell me like what?
It's a space shooting game. Aliens and.
Destiny?
There's a song about I don't know. What's the thing that goes over the head of an angel?
Halo.
Halo.
Halo 2.
Halo 2. That's funny.
Yeah. What does NES stand for?
Nintendo Entertainment System.
Go.
Electronic System. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nintendo Entertainment System.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. Entertainment System. Okay.
Let's see.
2-2.
What was the name of the princess that Mario repeatedly stops Bowser from kidnapping?
Peach.
There we go.
You should have known that, Uncle Pop.
I mean, I got it, but I mean, you said it so fast. That's the only thing. I was still processing the question. You understand? Your mind triggers faster than mine. You know what I'm saying? You got an 11-year-old mind. It's like bang, bang, bang. Me, it's like. So go ahead.
What is the all-time highest-grossing game? It's like the game that's made the most money of all time.
Fortnite.
Nope.
Oh.
Something else. And I don't-
Wow. Wow. World of Warcraft.
Really?
Really?
Wow, that's news to me.
Let's see. What's the name of Mega Man in Japan?
What's the name of Mega Man?
What do they call Mega Man instead of Mega Man?
You expect me to know that?
Yeah, no kidding. I'm gonna say
I
the same
expect no one
thing.
to know this. It's a Rock Man.
Rock Man.
Rock
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
I'm gonna say it exactly like Caden just said. You expect me to know that?
Really? Different voice?
No, it's not. But it was terrible. Anyway, go ahead. I gotta at least make fun of you because you are kicking my butt right now. So, just a little bit.
Okay, what field of study is the basis of the Tomb Raider?
Repeat the question one more time.
What field of study? So, like, what type of business is the person in for the game for the Tomb Raider?
Archaeology.
Correct.
All right. Shoot, I at least got one.
So, true or false?
Okay.
In the original arcade version of the Donkey Kong, Mario was a plumber.
True.
True.
Oh, false. He was a carpenter.
He's a carpenter? What?
Don't you remember hammers being thrown?
Oh, wow. Okay. Give us two more.
All right, two more. Let's see. Aquaman is a character in which PS4 game?
Aquaman was a character.
Justice League.
Ooh, close. Oh.
DC Universe?
Nope, it's called Injustice.
Injustice.
Okay, and let's see for the last one here. Who is the main character in Grand Theft Auto 4?
Nico.
Nico, yep.
You want to know why?
I know why exactly.
You want to know why I know this one? Caden, I was one of the voices in Grand Theft Auto 4.
You were?
Yes, I was. Google it. Look it up. My name is in there. I voiced many characters in Grand Theft Auto 4. Random thing. Random story. But it's very real. So, check it out. That's the only reason why I know that. Because I'm
awesome.
I'm some of Nico's voice. I'm some of the other voices in the actual game and all that. So there you go. You know what I mean? Useless knowledge and a random story about my life as a youngin'. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Right. I've done some voiceover work. You know what I mean? Me. You know what I'm saying? See, this voice it's golden. It's a golden voice.
Again.
I won't ever do that again, Caden. I'm sorry. I'll never do. I'm embarrassing you in front of all your friends because the people who are listening to the show right now, watching the show right now, are not my friends anymore. They love you, and that's all it is. You know what I'm saying? So, Caden, thank you so much for being on today. I really appreciate it, brother. Thank you, Caden. Yay!
Yeah, way to go, Caden.
And
Thank you for letting me on.
Hey, anytime. You know there's always a spot for you on this show all the time. So anytime you want to come back on the show and maybe kick my butt in some more trivia, we could definitely do that because you just definitely wiped the floor with me just now with that game. I clearly do not know. I clearly do not know any video game trivia except for one, the Grand Theft Auto 4. Go check it out. Shameless plug. I don't make any money off of it, so there you go. It was a one-shot deal. I walked in and I screamed into a microphone for like 3 hours, literally, and that was it. So, and then
someone's asking me who's my favorite basketball team.
Ooh, okay. Shaniqua is asking who is your favorite basketball team.
And Ed already answered it.
The Lakers.
It's the Lakers.
Okay. The Lakers. All day. But anyway, we got to go into a quick commercial break. Wave bye, Caden.
Bye.
We'll be right back. This is the Pascal Show. Bye.
Hey, take off the Ms. Feinberg, I'd really appreciate it if you would close your legs.
Do you find it distracting?
Power, respect. The festival's crazy in the streets. deception, the fakers and leaks. Entertainers are trucking for tweakers and losing their suckers, and nothing unique. All of us under surveillance. There was a feeling that made it. Half of them stumbling around and they faded. They live in the world that's degraded for people that's constantly hated.
But you see how he makes these S's in his body right here? That's where he's hanging on, and then he's moving forward with the locomotion of his ribs. That is classic Missouri rat snake right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab him before he gets into a hole. Now, these snakes are not biters. They won't bite as long as you don't squeeze them. If you just stop them like this, it'll freeze them, and then you just gently pull them back. As long as you don't squeeze them, they won't bite.
Yo, Mike, what's up, man?
Guy? Good to see you, man.
Yeah, so Sugar Fire.
Yeah.
Fully open, right?
Yeah, we're pretty much open. So you can't sit inside yet. Monday you can sit inside a little bit. We'll have 25% of the tables inside, and then we're letting it rip outside.
So I know that there's a lot of people really concerned about staying safe and all of that.
No,
so what are you guys doing in regards to that?
Well, and we have extra people to clean and rub everything down all the time. Everybody inside's wearing masks. And we have little stickers on the ground so everyone can stay 6 feet apart.
Right on.
The tables are all spaced out, inside and outside.
Sugar Fire, open in full effect right now. They're staying healthy, they're staying clean. Go get you a rack of ribs. Sugar Fire, open right now.
Thanks.
The Fur and Leather Center, providing the highest of fur and leather goods.
I'm sorry, I can't make this interview boring because this man is too exciting as a host. And I'm truly saying this, and if y'all can't do this, me and this man here is gonna leave and go somewhere else where we can get some love. I want everyone in the building to say, I love Pascal on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Wow.
Hey, welcome back, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and sticking around. If you enjoyed that conversation, please go hit that like button underneath this feed right now. It would really, really mean a lot. Give us some love and some likes for that wonderful 11-year-old man. Literally, he's a grown-ass man. Real talk, I love that kid. He's got a good head on his shoulders, and yeah, he's awesome. He's just a great kid. But anyway, that's my kid. You know what I'm saying? That's my blood, bruh. I love that kid. Anyway, no, he just makes me smile. You know what I'm saying? All my nieces and nephews make me smile, but whenever they come on, because I got a niece and nephew, but they're still toddlers, so they haven't fully developed yet. They're still learning how to talk. So he's the only talking one right now, and he's just dope. I'm so proud to be his uncle. Real talk, and he's a really, really great kid. So if you enjoyed that conversation, enjoyed that fun little game, definitely comment down below and let me know if you enjoyed it. And if you are watching this for the very first time, welcome to the Pascal Show. I do this show Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, and I also do an evening show at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, Monday through Friday as well. I will be on tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, so be on the lookout for that, because there's going to be a lot of things that we're going to be talking about in that show as well. But moving on, we got to jump into this, man. We still got to jump into this whole thing. Now, you never or ever, never gonna hear me talk about Britney Spears, not ever, until now. So we got to jump into this story. Jack got the story. What is going on, bruh?
So I don't know if you followed Britney Spears at all throughout her life. She's had her ups and downs.
Yeah,
had a few of what would be called crazy moments throughout the time.
Multiple.
And one of the things that has always popped up is that her dad is been basically overseeing her finances from the beginning.
Right.
And there's been a lot of controversy throughout the years saying that he's mismanaged the money, and as most people that have family get involved with their financial affairs and then they blow up, something always happens to where it just is no longer probably in the best interest to keep the money in the parents' hands because they may not know fully what to do or have the financial sense or ability to properly invest the money or use that money. She's got millions, or I imagine still.
Millions, hundreds of millions.
She's had a couple of divorces, so I imagine maybe some money got, used up in those things or spread out or whatever it may be. But she wants her dad I guess it's in court right now, to not be the conservatorship. And right now she has another person that is, yes, for more than a decade, the pop star has been subject to a conservatorship, where a judge appoints a guardian to manage the financial and personal affairs for someone who is incapacitated or incapable of making those decisions soundly on their own.
Yeah.
So basically, remember, they basically made her be crazy.
Yeah.
And then they were able to take control of her finances.
Yeah.
And right now it's still in court. But Britney does not want it to change, and she would rather have this person that's been like, I guess temporarily, Miss Montgomery, whoever this lady is, and wants them to be made permanent, and she's a qualified corporate fiduciary person. So, and she can manage the financial affairs and estate in lieu of her father. I guess the Los Angeles today is when the hearing is going to go on.
Yeah.
So we'll find out what happens.
Now, what's funny is that, here it is. I still am like, who is Jody Montgomery? To be really honest, I don't know who the heck that person is, but here it is. Britney has been trying to get out of this conservatorship agreement or mandate or whatever you want to call it, that's been looming over her head for a long time. Obviously she's been trying to get out of having her father take over everything. There was a huge altercation between her son, her 13-year-old son, and her father, Jamie Spears. And I think that this is just been an ongoing, long drawn out situation where Britney has been basically locked in her house. She has been quarantining before quarantining even happened. Okay. She's been locked in her home. She's not allowed to go out. She's not allowed to even have babies. Everything that she is, there are things in her life that are controlled by this conservatorship. I don't even know what it's called. What is it? Like a conservatorship clause? Like what do you call it? I don't even know what you call it.
It is. It's just conservatorship.
It's a conservatorship. So here it is. So because of that conservatorship, she is not allowed to leave her home without anybody's permission. She has to. It's like, and if it's like she can't even go use the bathroom. She can't go outside. She has to take a certain amount of medication. There are so many things that are. You're basically a prison in your own home. You're a prisoner in your own home. You're not allowed to leave. You're not allowed to do anything. Whoever you date, whoever you can't even have children without the consent of the person that runs the conservatorship. I mean, it's crazy what they have over her head. Now, she has been doing, she was, not anymore, obviously, but she was doing shows in huge $1 million deals for in Las Vegas, where she was performing live, doing all that. And then, honestly, I think that she has just been ran ragged. She has been ran ragged. And there are people out there that have there's too many people having control over every little thing that she does. She is basically turned into a dancing puppet, and that's it. Like, she is, it's terrible. As much as we all sit here and see these videos of leave Britney alone, you know what I mean? Leave her alone, that kind of thing. It's crazy how that stuff is really coming to true life, coming to real life. Now, the thing is that, I know some things because I got a chance to talk with one of her ex-husbands, who was an ex-husband for, he was a husband for like literally, I think, 48 hours. But there were stories that he told me about a year ago about how her family or her father and the team that her father has built, how much control they had over Britney to begin with, even to the point where of who she marries. And there's obviously a huge problem with that. And people are sitting here, like just Mr. Super just said, free Britney. Absolutely. There are people out there that know a lot more information about the goings-ons behind closed doors with Britney and her father, Jamie Spears. And I got to be real honest. That man is a terrible human being. That's a terrible man. That man is money hungry and has basically turned his daughter into a cash cow slave. She basically dances for her money. She sings, she performs. They've run her ragged. I guarantee you, they drugged her in so many different ways. That's why she has had a psychological breakdown. That's why she had a psychotic break. Even when she shaved her head at that time, there are too many people that were running her life and telling her what she can and cannot do, and they are still doing this to this day. So as much as we see these videos and we all want to laugh about how crazy Britney Spears is with these videos that she does, and she's in her, she's doing these little Instagram videos and dancing around and she looks off and looks crazy. It's not because of her. It's the people that are around her that are destroying this poor woman and destroying this poor woman's life. She's not allowed to see her children. If they control when she can see her children. They control when she can even go take a dump. It's insane how much control they have over her and over her financials. And the funny thing is, also on top of that, the money that she makes, she doesn't even get to see not even a portion of that. She doesn't even she gets to see a small percentage of the money that she actually makes. A lot of the money is either being put away or somebody else, Jamie, is spending it. So, most definitely, finally, I think Britney Spears had the guts to finally step up and say, I'm tired of my father running my money and running my life. She is literally a prisoner in her own home, and Britney Spears most definitely needs to be freed. Now, here's the other thing, though, too. Let's not get it twisted. She is definitely fully accepting the fact that she is not psychologically sound in the mind. She's not psychologically healthy and strong enough to be able to do things for herself. And maybe that is also possibly just for the fact of her being used to being told what to do, that maybe that's why she's saying that she needs somebody else to run her conservatorship. But I'd rather her find somebody that she can trust so that she can have a little bit more freedom back in her life. Also, on top of that, she has no plans. She does not want to work anymore. She doesn't want to perform anymore. She doesn't want to make music anymore. She wants to just go and live her life. And I think that's what she needs to do. She just needs to retire, be what she's got, be what she needs to do. You know what I mean? Live her life, live off the royalties, do a few appearances here and there, and that's it. But like I said, they control everything she does. If she steps outside, she's got to get that okayed by by the person who runs her conservatorship. That's insane. That's insane. So they most definitely need to hashtag free Britney. It's sad, man. Jack, what do you think?
It's really, her and Kanye can go hang out.
Yeah, he might be like, she's my running mate. You never know.
I guess she's been sharing some weird photos as well. Like, I don't know. Like, she's obviously got some mental health related issues.
Yeah, but think about it. Think about her mental capacity. The reason why she's mentally
I know.
unhealthy. It's probably because they were sitting there days and days and days where she would go and just be exhausted. They would run her to past the point of exhaustion, and then they would just go inject her with something random to get her that pep in her step so she can go and perform again. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Jamie Spears and the parents and the fact, and I throw this out as well to the mama as well. The fact that mama has the audacity to sit back and just let her husband, her man, do this to her own child, bruh, that ain't cool either, man. That's on you too, girl. You just sat there and let this dude do this to your child? You know, as much as we see these stories out there of why these kids, these child stars become addicts and all that, you don't think that stuff isn't being implemented by the parents? Just a little bit, in some cases at least? Why do you think this girl had a psychological break? Because the parents just kept pushing her to the point of mental exhaustion. Now she's not totally right in the head. And that's terrible, man. That's absolutely terrible.
Yeah, and she's out there on TikTok and all the other, Instagram and everything else, still being involved with people and trying to stay relevant to her fans. But she has had a real hard life. From any child star, really, that has hit her level of like pop fandom.
Yeah.
For multiple different reasons, from not only being on on Disney and then going to becoming one of the most well-known female artists, and then she was out in the spotlight for being really, she started hanging out with Paris Hilton and things went downhill. That was just that era. And then was the shaved heads, then was all the everything else. So I don't know, I hopefully she finds somebody that's going to take better care of her, and she's a grown adult, and hopefully she can be put in a better position for the next 20 years of her life or whatever it is, until maybe she can take have the conservatorship removed. It's been in place since 2008. So 12 years of there's a conservatorship for your person, and then there's one for your estate. They have both on her.
Both, exactly. So she has no control on anything. She cannot do anything without the permission of whoever holds that conservatorship over her. And whoever is her conservator, he or she has to okay anything she does. Even her posts, even her videos, the photos that she puts on Instagram, the social medias are monitored as well. Like, they have a full lockdown on her. She is a prisoner in her own home. She can't do anything. But this is the thing. The fact that she's finally saying something about it says something. You never know as well. She could have been so drugged, for 12 years. Since she was 26, y'all. 26. She has been locked up in her own home. So you never know. She could have been drugged so heavily on so many different things. She didn't even know which end is up. You know what I'm saying? And now maybe she's finally getting some clarity. But unfortunately, the way they make her seem, the way they put her out there, she looks like she's off, and it's so terrible. Wherever, it doesn't matter what you think, and if you think she had talent or not, it's still a terrible story of someone getting just destroyed because of somebody else's greed. And that's really sad. You look at somebody like the Macaulay Culkin situation, or you look at Lindsay Lohan. You know what I'm saying? There's so many other people that just got ran through. Their parents just used them up. And then they became addicted, or they had to divorce their parents at a very young age. Or what I'm saying, separate themselves from their parents. I mean, it's insane, but those things are real because there are greedy, terrible, nasty parents out there that only care about the monies. And that's sad. So my heart and my thoughts go out to her. Like I said, I'm not one to sit here and go, oh yeah, let's talk about Britney Spears for 20 minutes. Nah. But this story really got to me because there's a lot of kids out there right now, a lot of child stars right now getting destroyed by their parents' lack of judgment and being blinded by greed. So I'm hoping that this could be used as a cautionary tale for all those kids out there that are in the system, in the Hollywood system, you know, that maybe they will use this as as a way to get out of whatever the situation that they're in, you know. And somebody just said, Yogi Fish said, same happened with Justin Bieber, and he was a YouTube kid. Yeah, I mean, he got ran ragged. You know, you become a huge child star, and you got to give everybody what they want. You know, you got to give your fans what they want. Always showing up, always being there. You know, eventually you start popping pills. Because at first it's like, oh, I just need a little pick me up. Here's this, you know, blah, blah, blah. Then all of a sudden it's not only just that, then it turns into something else. Turns into pills. Then it turns into cocaine. Then it turns into, you know what I'm saying? Or it's alcohol and pills. Then that's not taking the edge off anymore. So you start doing every other thing under the sun. Next thing you know, you're going, man, it's been 10 years and I don't remember 10 years of my life. Because it's been so drug-fueled. You know what I mean? I've been so drug-induced this entire time. This is not how we do it, y'all. And it all starts with the parents. So, forget you, Jamie Spears. You're a piece of trash father. Real talk. I said it. I don't give a damn. I don't know. And I don't owe him nothing.
Songs are like Crazy, and she's got Toxic.
Toxic.
It's like almost everything that she sings about is like screaming for help.
Yep. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? I'm addicted to you. Well, you know that you're toxic. Yeah. And apparently they say that song is almost like a cry for help. And also the other song you just said, Crazy. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Man, you know, when Justin Timberlake left her.
Timberfake?
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah.
You know, that I think it broke her.
That's what they say, but that's not true.
You know, all the denim.
Yeah, the denim. Yeah, that was really, really bad. That was a bad moment. That was a really bad moment. But let me tell you something, man. She did the bad. She cheated on him, on Justin Timberlake. That's why. And then all of a sudden he did that solo album, Cry Me a River. Come on now. That shot him into stardom. You know what I'm saying? So thank you, Britney, for cheating on him, I guess. Because that was a dope track. That was a dope record, man. So I'll take that all day. You know what I mean? Tanner Vane said, well, actually, first, before that, Yogi Fish said, I see this happening on YouTube. Parents have their little 2 to 4-year-olds doing shows to get commercial work. Absolutely. Mr. Super said, I blame America's fascination with fame. It's getting crazy. And the thing is now what's funny is that when Mr. Super said that, it's been crazy. It's not getting crazy. It's been crazy. America has always had this fascination with fame since there was a fascination to have for fame. I just think that we're just seeing the end result now of a lot of these child stars. You know, we're all seeing the after effects now. You know, we've seen it all. You look at people like Miley Cyrus, that's another conversation. You know, you have all these Disney stars that have just kind of gone through it. And we're seeing that more and more. You know, it's been crazy. You know, I see what you're saying, Mr. Super, but I feel like it's been just crazy. Tanner Vane, there's definitely a huge influx of family, in quotation, YouTube shows that often seem to abuse or neglect children for content. Exactly. There's all these pranks that they do on their kids where they're literally terrorizing their children, but then they're going, oh, yeah, you know, keep crying. Hold on. This is great. This is great. This is great. Keep crying with my dusty, nasty phone. But you see what I'm saying? Or camera. You know what I mean? They just sit there and go, oh, yeah, you know, keep crying. This is great content. And then they go, no, I didn't eat all your candy. Here it is, buddy. You know what I'm saying? There's all those kind of things. And luckily for us, we're seeing more videos that are a lot of those channels starting to get shut down because people are reporting those things. You know, finally.
Do you remember a couple of years ago, there was a couple from Maryland that was on YouTube, and they got a pretty big channel that was going, but they would always scream at their kids and prank them, and like basically scare pranks on their kids. And they got charged with child neglect and abuse and child abuse.
Yep.
And their kids were taken from them.
And that's what you get, though. That's what you get. You're gonna be sitting there doing all this stuff. Oh, this is gonna be great. We're gonna get a million views off this video, off of the torture of your own child. The hell's wrong with you, man? That ain't funny. I don't care if it gives you millions and millions of subscribers. That does not help anything. The hell is wrong with y'all? You did not bring these children into the world so that you can use them as props.
Wait, what?
Wait a second, bro. Jack's like, check out my YouTube vlog channel.
Yeah.
Where I terrorize my kids.
We have a Survivor backyard.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
I take the riding lawnmower and try to jump it over 3 kids. Check it out.
That's right.
You know, while the blade is still on. Come and check it out. It's amazing. It's gotten 50 million views seen on it already. Yeah.
It's powerful.
Yeah. Brandy said, yikes, I noticed a change in Britney. Hopefully it gets sorted out. The celebrity life is more than we think. Those IG videos are train wrecks. Absolutely. I mean, there's a lot of those things, and then it's all this stupid crap that's out there that just makes people think that they're being funny, or they're going, oh, it's my kid, so people are gonna love it because my kids are adorable. So let me exploit my kid's life for the betterment of a view. And that stuff is just frustrating to me. You know, I get some of these other vlogs where there's like, hey, we're going to Disneyland. You know, when Disneyland was open to the public before quarantine, you know what I'm saying? Or, hey, we're going to go and do this one fun, you know, we're going to go to a pumpkin patch with our beautiful little kid. You know, I get those things. But when you start putting stunts and pranks on these kids, man, people are stupid, man. And you all need to go find something better to do than do that to your own children. You know, I ain't got patience for that. And and that's the thing with the whole Britney Spears thing. I ain't got patience for a man, a parent, a parenting couple, okay? A parental team that's willing to say, oh yeah, I'm going to run everything of her life because I need that money. He takes more money than she does. Look it up. It's true. He pays himself more money than she makes a year. I think she makes something crazy. It's not even enough. Like, I think she makes a teacher's salary or something like that. Something crazy. You know? She doesn't make anything. And the rest of the money is sitting somewhere, or he's taking a good portion of it, paying himself because he manages her. It's a sad thing. And that kind of stuff, you need to just go somewhere and just die. I'm sorry. I'm just going to keep it real. A person like that, a father, a parent like that, that's your own kin, bruh. That's your own flesh and blood. That child came from your balls, man. And you think that you have the audacity to do that kind of stuff to a child that grows up into a grown woman? To the point where you have a 13-year-old grandson trying to beat your ass because he's tired of how you're treating his mom? Man, that says something, man. That says something, bruh. It's sad.
Well, she's about $215 million worth of net worth. So.
Yeah. Oh, she's good. She can sit back. Her children's children have money. She'll be fine. If she was to live a good, decent life. She could still go hang out, go to the beaches and have a great time, you know, maybe fall in love, maybe have other children if she wants. And her children will be fine. She's already left a legacy. Her money, her records will always be making money for life. So it's like, these people are stupid. Oh, Jacqueline said, real quick before we wrap up, remember the guy that said his son floated away in that balloon, but it turned out to be a prank. He got in trouble. I don't remember that. I don't remember that.
You don't remember that? It was a whole thing. They put out a man search, and they spent all this money and like pulled together like a search party, and then the kid was hiding in the like upstairs in a closet. And yeah, they got fined heavily for all of the the helicopter usage and all that type of stuff.
Wow.
But I think that I don't know if one of the parents got put in jail or.
They better have. They better have. I would hope they did.
If it's intentional, yeah.
But that's the thing. People think that that's cool. Like, people are going to go out here and do that. You know what I'm saying? That, oh, it's going to get us so many views and we're going to become famous. You're going to be famously stupid. People are going to look at you like stupid people. You know what I'm saying? Pulling stunts like that. And I don't even know that one. I don't even know that. Like, Yogi, I'm with you, man. I've never heard that one. I'm going to have to look it up once the show's over because that's news to me. You know what I mean? Real talk. You know? But anyway, we got to get going. I appreciate everybody tuning in, conversating, chopping it up with us. Caden, thank you so much for being on the show. I appreciate you, brother. You know what I mean? Jack, thank you so much for being on, my dude.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Thanks again for wearing that shirt, man.
Oh, you're very welcome. This old thing. You know what I mean?
Easy on the eyes.
There it is. Good.
I like your face.
Yeah, my face is just a train wreck. You know what I'm saying? It's a sad thing, man. I you know, God bless me with this face, so I'll take it. Anyway, I got to get going. Hey, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Yogi, thank you so much for catching the early show. I really appreciate it. Tanner Vane, thank you so much. Lax, what's up, man? Good evening. Oh, shoot, you are absolutely right. Let's not forget Michael Jackson, Joe Jackson. He ran those kids crazy. He ran Michael Jackson crazy. Let's not forget that. I forgot about that. That's another one. I'm sorry. You know, I can't even believe I forgot that mess. You know what I'm saying? On some real stuff. So thank you so much for that mention, Lax. Anyway, everybody, thank you so much. Have a great day. Malia, have a great night because she's in Australia. You know, good night. Good night, mate. Anyway, June 12th, Mr. Super, Enemy Nation, Tanu Vane, Mr. T, James, Brandy, and everybody else I might have missed here, Jacqueline as well, and everybody I've missed. I'm sorry if I didn't see you in the feed. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will be on tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Be sure to tune in to that show. There's a lot I'm sure we will be talking about right before the DNC starts to kick off. So I'll be on for about an hour and a half. So be sure to come on. I'll probably do a call in. All right. But I got to get going. I'll see you guys later. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. And I'll see you guys tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. This is The Pascal Show. Bye. 8,000 subscribers, y'all. Woo! We made it, baby.
Hey, take off Ms. Feinberg, I'd really appreciate it if you would close your legs.
Do you find it distracting?
Power, respect. The festival is crazy in the streets. Deception, the fakers and leaks. Entertainers are trucking for tweakers and losing their circles and loves are unique. All of us under surveillance. There was a feeling that made it. Half of them stolen the road and they faded. They live in the world that's degraded for people that's constantly hated.
But you see how he makes these S's in his body right here? That's where he's hanging on, and then he's moving forward with the locomotion of his ribs. That is classic Missouri rat snake right there. I mean, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab him before he gets into a hole. Now, these snakes are not biters. They won't bite as long as you don't squeeze them. If you just stop them like this, it'll freeze them, and then you just gently pull them back. As long as you don't squeeze them, they won't bite.
Yo, Mike, what's up, man?
Guy? Good to see you, man.
Yeah, so Sugar Fire.
Yeah.
Fully open, right?
Yeah, we're pretty much open. So you can't sit inside yet. Monday you can sit inside a little bit. We'll have 25% of the tables inside, and then we're letting it rip outside.
So I know that there's a lot of people really concerned about staying safe and all that.
No,
so what are you guys doing in regards to that?
Well, and we have extra people to clean and rub everything down all the time. Everybody inside's wearing masks. And we have those little stickers on the ground so everyone can stay 6 feet apart.
Right on.
The tables are all spaced out, inside and outside.
Sugar Fire, open in full effect right now. They're staying healthy, they're staying clean. Go get you a rack of ribs. Sugar Fire, open right now.
Thanks.
The Fur and Leather Center, providing the highest of fur and leather goods.